What if Spider-Man never got bitten by a radioactive spider? What if Superman's rocket landed in the Soviet Union instead of Smallville? Welcome, true believers and DC devotees, to a journey through the wildest, weirdest, and most wonderful alternate realities in comic book history. Today, we're diving headfirst into the multiverse, that cosmic playground where anything and everything is possible. Both Marvel and DC have used this concept to tell some of their most iconic stories, giving us fascinating new takes on the heroes we thought we knew. It's not just a gimmick, it's a way to explore the core of these characters by changing one key detail in their lives. Let's start with Marvel. The granddaddy of alternate realities is arguably the What If series. This wasn't just a one-off. It was a whole line of comics dedicated to asking those tantalizing questions. What if Gwen Stacy had lived?
Oh.
What if Captain America hadn't been frozen in ice? Each issue was a self-contained story, a glimpse into a world that almost was. These stories were so popular they eventually got their own animated series on Disney+, bringing these classic thought experiments to a whole new audience. But Marvel's multiverse goes way beyond that. Think about the Age of Apocalypse, a brutal timeline where Professor X died before forming the X-Men, leaving Apocalypse to conquer North America. It was dark, it was gritty, and it showed us how one man's absence could change the entire world. Then there's the Ultimate Universe, a complete reboot designed for a modern audience, giving us fresh origins for characters like Spider-Man and the Avengers. And who could forget the Spider-Verse, a mind-blowing crossover event that brought together every Spider-Person imaginable, from Peter Parker to Miles Morales to Spider-Gwen, celebrating the idea that anyone can wear the mask. Now let's hop over to the DC side of things. DC arguably kickstarted the whole multiverse craze back in the Silver Age with Flash of Two Worlds. This legendary story saw Barry Allen, the modern Flash, meet Jay Garrick, the Golden Age Flash from a parallel world called Earth 2. This single story opened the floodgates, establishing the DC multiverse with an infinite number of Earths, each with its own unique heroes and history. This led to massive, reality-shattering events like Crisis on Infinite Earths, where the all-powerful Anti-Monitor sought to destroy every single universe. It was an epic saga that streamlined DC's complicated continuity by collapsing the multiverse into a single Earth. But as we all know, you can't keep a good multiverse down. Other incredible DC alternate realities include Kingdom Come, a stunning look at a future where the classic heroes are at odds with a reckless new generation of superhumans. And of course, there's Flashpoint, where Barry Allen's attempt to save his mother creates a dystopian timeline where heroes are villains and the world is on the brink of collapse. Not to mention stories like Superman, Red Son, which brilliantly explores what would happen if the Man of Steel was raised to be a Soviet champion. So why do we love these stories so much? It's because they let us see our heroes in a new light. They test their core values by putting them in situations we never thought possible. They show us that the choices they make, the very things that define them as heroes, aren't tied to one single timeline. The idea of the multiverse tells us that there are infinite possibilities, infinite versions of ourselves, and infinite stories to be told. It's a concept that's as boundless as the imagination itself. What's your favorite alternate reality story from Marvel or DC? Is it a classic What If? Or something more recent like the Dark Multiverse? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed this journey through the cosmos, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and ring that bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.